He's going for the guillotine.
Well, especially after...
Look at this.
In today's video, we have a lot of interesting news from Joe Rogan's and the MMA world's reactions to Leon Edwards being submitted by Sean Brady. Plus, it was a tough night for Ilia Topuria and Khamzat Chimaev as their teammate Khamzat Chimaev suffered a loss. It's a harsh reminder that even the best corners can't always turn the tide inside the octagon. On top of that, Ilia Topuria fired back at Charles Oliva, and Merab Valesi shocked fans once again with his antics.
Let's go.
So without further ado, let's get to it. Sean Brady secured a dominant victory over former UFC champion Leon Edwards. The fight lasted only 4 rounds before Brady locked in a submission. Forcing Edwards to tap this victory marks a major milestone in Brady's career, bringing his record to an impressive 18-1, with his only loss coming against Belal.
Hey, we got 50 G's, no one's behind me! I get to buy my daughter some stuff when I get home, let's go. Thank you, UFC, let's go, this is amazing.
Belal Muhammad reacted to Sean Brady's impressive win, and his comments were pure gold, from dropping lines like "headshot dead" to asking just how good is Belal Muhammad.
And Belal tweeted, "Sean copied my homework." Was that a plan going into this fight to put on pressure on Leon? Because we have noticed when you give him space, he'll throw the leg kicks and you come into his game.
Yeah.
Was that a plan of it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I did a lot better than Belal did. I think Belal lost a couple of rounds. He had his back taken for an entire round. I think it was, 3-2 when they fought. I dominated Leon every round. No one's ever did it like me. And then I submitted him and made him quit in front of his hometown. You weren't going to... If we were in Philly, you ain't making me quit in front of my hometown, I'll tell you that. I'm going to sleep, son. So just remember that.
Joe Rogan also was shocked watching Leon Edwards get submitted.
He's going for the guillotine.
Well, especially after...
Look at this.
Ooh,
one
tight.
hand, one arm guillotine. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He'll need to mount him, which he
Oh
has.
my goodness.
He's gonna,
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna finish
Oh, he's about to tap.
Oh my goodness.
He's about to tap.
Oh. He's got the hands now.
Oh, now he's fucked. He's
He
tapping.
tapped. Wow. Sean fucking Brady. Woo. Holy shit, what a performance.
Oh, dude. Shutout.
What a performance.
Fantastic.
Shutout against one of the best of all time in the division. Former champion. Beats his ass and submits him.
I wonder what he's asking Dana for here.
Wow.
That was
Plus, it was a tough night for Ilia Topuria and Khamzat Chimaev, as their teammate Khamzat suffered a brutal defeat at the hands of Quay Fernandez. It's a harsh reminder that even the best corners can't always turn the tide in the octagon.
Chimaev, UFC fighter, coming to support my brother, UFC in London. So excited to get him in the cage and win the fight.
We came here to London to support our brother, Guram. I don't have any doubt that we're going to come out with the victory. So I'm very excited. In a couple of minutes, you are going to see us shine, guys. Don't miss it.
Khamzat entered the fight versus Quay Fernandez, with immense weight on his shoulders, with legends like Khamzat Chimaev, Ilia Topuria, and Alexander Topuria in his corner. Many expected him to rise to the occasion and deliver a dominant performance. However, instead of empowering him, the overwhelming aura and pressure of such an elite corner seemed to have the opposite effect. Rather than feeding off the energy of his team, Khamzat appeared burdened by the responsibility. It looked as though he was hesitant, almost paralyzed by the fear of failure. His performance was uncharacteristic, lacking the usual fire and aggression that define him as a fighter. It wasn't a lack of skill or heart. Rather, it seemed like a mental block, a fixation on not letting down those around him with this defeat. Khamzat's career might be at a crossroads, and the UFC may not give him another chance to redeem himself. Still, Kat remains a warrior at heart, and setbacks like this can serve as valuable lessons. And please try to keep your comments respectful. These are athletes who put their health on the line to entertain us, the fans. So we wish him a strong recovery and hope to see him return with renewed confidence after Graham's defeat. Alexander Topuria wrote, "We win together. We learn together. Nothing changes, we keep going." Thank you, God, for everything. Morab Deals wrote on his Instagram, "My warrior brother, I am proud of you." My warrior brother, Molly McC's fighting career came to an emotional end tonight as she suffered a loss following the defeat. McCann took the microphone and announced her retirement from MMA as she spoke. Cameras captured her close friend and teammate, Patty Pimblett, visibly emotional and in tears in the audience.
UFC clearing, the UFC, thank you so much, and Davey, if you ever need to know about something to fly around Jordan, I've got on the air, I can travel everyone up to sign that deal, so thank you, and welcome Legacy UFC. Thank you. You always wait about to see this one, a good look at the end, if you ever seen unforgettable moments, you're proud of yourself, and good luck with everything. And one last thing, up the fucking toughies!
Charles Oliveira is well aware that he is in the latter stages of his career, and this may be his last chance to fight for the UFC lightweight title. He is not interested in tune-up fights or waiting for an opportunity that may never come. His sole focus is regaining the championship. That's why he is determined to face Islam Makhachev, who has openly stated that he is not interested in fighting Ilia Topuria. In Ola's eyes, securing a fight against Makhachev is...
In a recent interview with Alvaro Colinero, Oliveira made his intentions clear, saying,
Creio que é muitas coisas, muita gente falando muitas coisas, pero estou em busca de título e o campeão hoje é Ilia Makhachev. Então, Topuria é cara muito duríssimo, merece todo o respeito do mundo, pero hoje no momento não vejo como uma grande luta. E se, como estou em busca de título, né, tenho que lutar com Makhachev para poder vencer e se tornar campeão mais uma vez.
Ilia Topuria responds to Oliva writing, "Charles, it's better if you stay quiet. You have 10 losses, 5 by knockout, 4 by submission, and 1 by decision. You are the contender, while I am the champion, the father of the entire division. I haven't come here to ask anything here. I am the one in charge." However, Arman Sarian has no intention of stepping aside. Sarian took to social media to reaffirm his position, writing, "I'm the true #1 contender, ready to prove it against anyone. But how can I do that when everyone else is just looking for a paper fight? Charles Justin, either sit and wait or step up and earn it." Colby Kington has never been one to shy away from sharing his opinions, and this time he's weighing in on a potential showdown between Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria. Covington pointed out a key factor that could determine the outcome of this fight.
I think, I don't know, I think Topuria might upset him. I think he has the ability to upset him. That first Makhachev-Volkanovski fight was really close. A lot of people thought that Volkanovski won that fight. So, I think the blueprint is out there for Makhachev. And I didn't think he looked that good in the last fight versus Dustin. I mean, he looked beatable. He didn't look like invincible. So, I think that'll be an interesting fight. Who do you got in that one?
Man, that one's tough. I mean, Ilia Topuria, he's got that wide boxing stance. He doesn't kick too much. I feel like Islam might be able to get in on high crotch on him, put him on his back, end up in half guard, and then I think it's going to be a long night for Ilia Topuria. So rumor has it Islam's walking around at 195, 200 pounds, and I think the power and the size difference is going to be a problem once Islam gets on top of him.
Yeah, I think that'll be the key to the fight. Can Makhachev get him to the ground, or is Topuria slippery enough to get away? Because he did get taken down in a couple of his fights. So
yeah, there you go. I want to punch Kobe in his face for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't we all?
Miab Deals loves keeping his fans on edge. He's a total master at it, always pulling off wild stunts that leave everyone shocked. Recently, he had fans holding their breath again when he nearly tumbled off a hill while dancing in Monaco while enjoying his time in the glamorous city. Morab decided to show off some dance moves near the edge of a hill in true machine fashion. He went all out, but things took a dangerous turn when he lost his balance and came dangerously close to falling. Luckily, Meb managed to regain his footing and laughed it off, proving once again that he's as fearless outside the cage as he is inside it. whether he's fighting, training, or just having fun. Devish V always finds a way to keep things exciting.
Build the perfect fighter. Striking.
I quite like MVP style of striking.
Defense.
I think John Jones has got some amazing defense. He's never really been hurt that I can remember. So I'm going to say John Jones.
Wrestling.
Khabib.
Chin.
Mark Hunt. The hardest chin ever. Never gets dropped hardly. I mean, he's been knocked out a couple of times, but generally speaking, yeah, Mark Hunt.
Personality.
Ooh, Chael Sonnen.
Legacy.
GSP.
If you subscribed, and don't forget to drop a like, thanks in advance for the support.